Hey friends, it's Dr. Brenda, sociologist, financial coach, full-time RVer, traveling the country with my three cats here on another Money Monday. Oh wow, lots and lots of stuff going on today. Hey, if you subscribe, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you don't, please hit that subscribe button below. It would really help me out. I am the creator of Gutsy Women Finances Community. Come on in and check us out. One of the things that we do there is work on growing the gap between your income and expenses. Grow your income, cut that expenses, save and invest, live that dream life. And today I'm going to talk about a side hustle. I'm always cooking up side hustles, and I want to walk you through the process of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So, yeah, I travel the country with my cats, and I have created, speaking of cats, there's Izzy. So I have created this ramp system so the cats can travel in and out of the RV, from the RV into the Catio. And when I look at the analytics for my YouTube channel, that YouTube video is always in the top three, never fails. And it's the second video I made on the road. It has an old Catio system that I've upgraded since then. Anyway, it's like 2.5 years old and it still reaches great popularity. And why not take advantage of it? So, one of the things that I have is a video. Stick around. I'm going to add that to the end. So I've got a little video. You can watch the cats go in and out of this system. But it's, yeah, it's this really great concept. And people want it. So can I create a product? Can I create a blueprint and sell it? So this is where I'm at. I use a software called Canva. I can't function without Canva. It is incredibly robust, and you can create beautiful products. So this is what I'm working on right now. It's build your own RV Catio, and it's a blueprint. It's a guide. So I'll show you a little bit about what it looks like inside. I've got build your own RV Catio, the cover. I have the contents. And this has been taking me a really long time because I've got what to buy. I have the actual photos. I have the links. I've had Home Depot links, but you can get this at any hardware store, some of it. And then some of the items are Amazon products, so I use Amazon links. So I have the picture, I have the description, I have exactly how many you need. Very detailed, even a checklist. Then instructions. So like step one is measuring, cutting, and framing. And I have the exact details and dimensions in that. And what's next? Yeah, I have specific instructions on how to make the ramp frame, how to actually set this up. And then I recorded a video. So I took my ramp system apart a little bit. I showed them exactly how I built the three pieces. There's a base, there's a ramp, and there's a platform. So that's what I've been working on, is creating the product. Now I've been in this business long enough, and I know that a product is great, but a product will sit and get moldy if you don't know how to sell it, if you don't have a platform for it. Or one of the other things is I created this guide, the RVer's Guide to Traveling with Happy Cats. So that's going to be a bonus selection. The product is already there, so people can download the blueprint and get this bonus as well. Okay, now let's talk about selling. I opened up an Etsy store last year, and I put up a couple of products, and it was a tough go. I didn't really make any money. I pulled it back down. Well, I reopened it. It's the Dream Big Print store. I love to use the graphics, so I love just to be able to create printables that people can download. I just uploaded my RV journal pages up there, so I'm beginning to make that storefront much more. I have more listings and more products, and really going to put a little bit more effort into it this time. But that's where I'm going to have the blueprint in the Etsy store. Etsy is a very crowded marketplace, for sure. So we'll talk about some of the logistics of creating a listing in Etsy. The first thing you have to have is a thumbnail. So this is my draft. I may do some modifications, but this is the draft of the thumbnail. Typically, you should have listing images. So I'll create some images with sample pages from the book. So I will have listing images. And then also something you can do is create a 15-second silent video. So I took that excerpt from the video that plays here at the end, and I turned that into a 15-second video that I can also use to promote my product on Etsy. If you have an Etsy store, if you have anything, if you've got video, use video. Video sells. Okay. Now, I'm at the point where I'm working on the product. Product will be up in a week. I've got a couple more videos to go. Video of me putting the structure together and taking it down. And what do I price this at? This is a little bit difficult for me. And pricing you can consider to be an experiment. One of the things I did is I looked at the Etsy store and I looked for Catio plans. And they're selling anywhere between $5 and $7, or higher end ones for hundreds of dollars. But this at least gives me a baseline. Now, the thing is, nobody has a Catio plan up there for an RVers. So these are all for your home. Some might be able to modify and use out here, but none of these do what I do, which is connect the RV window with a ramp that goes into the patio, so the cats can hang out with the people. Secured system. So pricing considerations, I'm going to play around with that for a bit, quite honestly. I'm probably going to start at about $10, $9.99, and see where that takes me. But that is one of the things that you should do, is go to the Etsy store, Google, see what's coming up that's similar to what you have. Look at the price. You don't want to, you don't need to underprice it. You don't need to, charge $500 for a $5 item. So those are some of the things that I have to consider. Now, how do I market this? SEO and marketing. So within the Etsy store, you can set up keywords. And so like, I could do something as generic as RV, but that's never going to come up. So I will certainly go with Catios. I will look at RV related items, Catio plans, cats. I'll take a look at what comes up when I put in my search words in Etsy. The other piece of this is marketing, and quite honestly, that's always been a challenge for me. So one of the things that there's a group I belong to, and it's RV Traveling with Cats, Tips, Hints, and More. How perfect is that? The challenge I have in these groups is that I can never post to my listing. Very often I can't even say that I'm selling something, because there's no advertising, no promotions. And so that's one of the challenges that I face. And I believe, what I'm going to try to do, and I may experiment with this too, is to put up the video and let people contact me if they're interested in how to make this themselves. That's about, I'm not promoting, I'm just putting something out there for informational purposes. We'll give it a go, but there are ways to market this. So I'm going to be working on that piece. Oh, wow. Okay. So I have all that stuff going on. The thing I'm really, really excited about, GutsyWomenFinances.com. I am loading up the Financial Freedom Academy. I've got it in one platform, turning it into my really cool Mighty Network, which is where GutsyWomenFinances.com is housed. Working on that, and I invite you into GutsyWomenFinances.com. Let's see how we can help each other grow our wealth, whether that means making Catio designs, whatever it is. Now stick around for that cat video, and please subscribe below. All right, until another Money Monday, You guys take care. I'll report back on how this experiment is going. See you later. Hey folks, it's Dr. Brenda, full-time RVer, traveling the country with my 3 cats. I've got this great Catio set up, and I'm going to share it with you. Actually, Coco's going to demonstrate it for you. There she goes, down the chute, into the patio, which is now the Catio. There goes Isabella. Izzy is my new kitty. She's been with me about 6 weeks now. She has got this Catio system down. Oh, 3 cats, right? Where's the third? Oh, there she is. There's Dolly. Dolly is 14 years old, and sometimes, I give her a little bit of a helping hand. So let's carry her over to the window. Let's see how she does. Is she ready to go into the Catio? Oh, absolutely. The sun is shining. No second guessing from Dolly. Okay, let me walk you down, show you the outside of the way this is set up. This uses my clam shelter. I selected clam because it has a floor. That way I can keep them all secure in here. This is my setup. Download the blueprint. It includes 5 pieces. The first thing, I'm going to tell you exactly what to buy. The second, I'm going to tell you what you need to put it together. And hey, you don't need to go buy anything expensive. You need a screwdriver, you need a drill and some drill bits. Third thing, I'm going to give you the exact measurements of those boards and of those PVC pipes. Fourth, step-by-step instructions, both written and video instructions. And then fifth, I'm going to give you some tips on where to store the cat furniture, where to store this when you're driving, and when to take it down, how to keep it protected as long as you can. Okay, you like that idea? I think your cats are going to love something like this. Hey, download the blueprint today. Make your cats happy cats.